Alright, hello, and welcome back to Aria of Sorrow. Since last time, as usual, did some grinding for ability souls. Slings mud at enemies. Huh, it's not even election year, or is it? That could have been useful earlier with all those flying Medusa heads that could petrify you, but oh well. Okay, that's a weird way of making money. Hurt me! It increases how much yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, that one took forever. Actually, both that one and that one. As I swear, sometimes I think these item drops, the rate of them, are intentionally programmed to be ridiculously low as a test of both your sanity and of your patience as a gamer. See how long you'll put up with this crap before you'll move on and do something else within the game. And again, not just the older games like this one, but even Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, as recent as June 2019, trying to get some of those shards from enemies, or get some of those cooking items or recipes. Good God. Anyways, back here, because of the save room that was up there. And again, I love this sword. So cool. Anyways. Yeah. Still got some of those enemies in the floating gardens area to get some of their abilities, but I'll do that next time between videos. Another round of lucky me. Damn me and my completionist impulses. Anyways, yeah, level 45 already. Oh well, on with the game at least for now. Done in this area. All of the enemy abilities. Oh wait a minute, did I get his? Yeah, okay, number 76 there. Now back here, the other side of this waterfall that I needed that ability to get to. Obviously there's stuff up there, but you're going to need the flight ability to get up there, so yeah. Come back here then. Alright, well let's see if I can maybe give this a few tries on screen. since it's one of the soul abilities I still don't have. Not that I'm ever going to use it once I get it, but for completionist purposes. Again, the drop rate in these games. Ridiculous. And again, even as recently as Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Granted, I can't prove it because I don't have any capture devices for my Switch. But I swear, one of those enemies, the Genti, I think it is, that golden, like, cow Gorgon enemy in the Oriental Lab, as they call it, the area where you fight Sengetsu for the second time. Trying to get one of the items from that enemy. Again, I can't prove this, but I swear I had to fight that same thing 100 or more times. Fight it, leave the room, go back, do it again. Over 100 times before I finally got that item. Jeez. Again, I swear they programmed this crap as a way to test your sanity and your patience both. Activate this for later. As I pointed out, I'll be back to this area once I get the flight ability for those screens to the right. But for now... Oh, there he is. Put that back on for now. On this thing. Every time I see this enemy, I think of Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first movie. In that, well, now 4, but... Actually, hold on. Medusa heads. Ain't that one of the ones I still need? Or did I get that one? Nope, 58. Okay. Well, come here, you. Oh, come on, game. Today. Really? Sorry for the potential boredom, but I'm actually going to do this on screen just to show what I'm talking about for those who may not have played the game before or may not have tried 100% completion before, just getting, what you have to and moving on, not bothering to try to get every soul ability. Look at this. Okay, come on. How many of them have I killed just now, just standing here doing this? Granted, I can't be certain since I haven't been actually physically counting. And unlike games like Portrait of Ruin, for example, they don't tell you how many you've defeated in total or of any given enemy. So yeah, unless you're actually keeping track, there's no way to be certain. Yeah. Has to at least be a few dozen by now. Just in the time I've been standing here. on. Yeah. Again, sorry for the boredom here, but at least for this one time, I'm actually going to do this on screen just to show what I've been talking about. Afterwards, I'll resume doing this between videos, tormenting only myself and no one else watching. Having to go through this crap for pretty much every single one of them. Only it's worse with all the other enemies. I mean, at least with the Medusa heads, they're constantly reappearing. Don't have to leave the screen, go back, fight the enemy, fail, leave the screen, go back. You know, you don't. But even so, okay, this is starting to get redundant. Come on. Oh, poopy. Okay, you want to play that way? Fine. Where is it? There it is. I'll fix you. Haha, now you can't petrify me. Come on, game. This is ridiculous. Okay, I visually made my point. Edit out the rest of this. Yeah, it's about time. 5 minutes off screen editing later. Yeah. So yeah, now you've seen how annoying it is to get some of these abilities. Yeah. Again, I swear they programmed it this way as a means to test your sanity and your patience. Anyways, alright. Yeah. Of course, again, from now on, I'll do that between videos. Grind for those soul abilities remaining. Yeah. Again, too bad the headhunter thing don't increase your luck status. Again, another way that I can, with a straight face and even the slightest bit of a surety, say that they programmed this crap just to test your patience and your sanity. Why else would the headhunter ability affect every stat except for luck, which contributes to the likeliness of enemy item drop? Screw you, developers. Love your games, but hate your sadism. Anyways, Triton, where's Ariel? Okay, never mind. Pretty much everybody that's played this game has made that gig, so yeah. Oh, hello. What did you just do? Oh, that doesn't look good. I didn't really. I mean, I guess maybe, sort of. What was your plan? To stand in front of them? You ain't getting past me. Yeah, good plan. Yeah, she's my friend I just met, what, a couple minutes ago? Well, depends on how long in game you take from getting to the point where you first meet her to this. Depends on how many of the soul abilities you grind for and whatnot, but yeah. Oh, gee, thanks. Sure, why not? Alright. Never mind. Ooh, the arena. Granted, you have to come here at some point, as one of the required soul abilities is found here, so you at least have to do that. But unless you're really good at these games, I would recommend against coming here too lowly leveled or without having a decent weapon, because some of the enemies here can be really annoying. A killer carpet. Okay, I've seen everything now. I mean, but you ain't gonna walk on me. I'll kill you first, the carpet says. Oh, get up there. Activate this for later, perhaps. Up there, well, is a potentially useful grinding spot. But first, this, on my first playthrough, I'm like, hey, there's a door here. How do you go? Yeah. And it was another one of those moments where feeling like a complete imbecile for not realizing a few seconds earlier that it's just part of the decorations and it's not actually a... Yeah. Not realizing that a little earlier. Can't get up there yet. Almost, but not quite. Alright, I want to get this ability. So, see how long it takes. This is the best place to do so since there's that save room right over there to the left as you saw. Well, if you noticed it, yeah. Get back here. Alright, how long is this one gonna take? Try it a few times. If not, well, I'm gonna have to edit this one out because I want this ability for this. I don't want to wait until after this video to get this one, so. Okay. Alright, edit this out. Okay, there we go. That one didn't take that long. Too bad they can't all be that. Too bad you can't get them all that quickly. Won't have as much to gripe about then, I suppose, but still. Put that on. Now, with that, like I commented in passing, well, about a minute in video time ago, back over this way is a potentially useful grinding spot for those who care. Especially now that you have the killer mantle ability. Well, if you do. Well, I do, but... over here. And these guys, the red minotaurs. We've already seen the weaker variety of this enemy, but of course, even with this sword at high levels, 46, they still take a few hits to kill. However, with the killer mantle ability, so yeah, one shot, they're dead. Hey, you're not Rocky Balboa. Cut that out. One shot, they're dead. 1,000 experience points each. 8838. Again, just to visually show this. 8838 experience for the next level. Oops, wrong button combo again. One shot, 1,000 experience points. Yeah. Could easily level up a few levels in just a matter of a minute or two. Granted, in this game, you know, especially for me doing the 100% ability soul completionist thing, really don't need to level grind much. You get enough, you get highly leveled up enough just trying to get all of the soul abilities. Yeah. And by the way, there's this. Later, you can be over there on the other side of this wall, and from there you might see this sword and wonder, how can you get to it? Well, you can't from there yet. Get to it from here. Yeah. Frig it, since I'm so close to it. Might as well get one level just for the... I think the most experience you get from any common enemy, not counting bosses, in the entire game. I think. Could be wrong about that with some of the later enemies. Yeah. So, yeah. Again, you don't really have to worry about grinding, especially if you're gonna get all of the ability souls as I am. Already level 40, well, 47 now since I did this one level worth of grinding. And up until now, each of those levels was gained solely from trying to grind for ability souls. So yeah, again, if you're gonna do the completionist run, you don't really have to grind. You're gonna get leveled up enough as it is. But if you are going to grind, this, in my opinion, is probably the best screen to do so, at least at this point in the game until towards the very end of it. Anyways, with that having been visually pointed out. For the one thing you do have to come to the arena area for. Everything else, all of the soul abilities and whatnot being totally optional. The grinding spot I just showed. Of course, you'd probably want that killer mantle ability, not just for the grinding I just mentioned, but for another enemy later on. That'll be virtually impossible to kill without it. Yeah. But I'll mention that again when I get to that point in the game. For now, moving on. Could go there, through that door, or through that one, or the one on the right there, but no. The only thing you actually have to do down here is fight this boss and get the ability afterwards. Oh, like the first castle. Okay, never mind. Balore, okay, he looks different in this game than he does in Dawn of Sorrow or Portrait of Ruin. But anyways, yeah. First example of how this sword makes even boss battles kind of a snooze fest. Granted, this one can still be a little annoying, but just stand here and because of this weapon's strength and attack range. Well, granted, again, this boss is kind of the exception as it can still be annoying even with this, but definitely a lot easier with that. So if you're the challenge playthrough type person, you probably either wouldn't get this item, this weapon, or you'd quickly unequip it once you realized how powerful it is. Quickly unequip it in favor of something less powerful, but me personally, screw that. I'm using this to the end. I don't care. Never unequipping this thing for the rest of the game. Are you crazy? I mean, if that works for you, to each their own, etc., blah, blah, blah. But yeah, as for me, haha, ha. Anyways, yeah. Giant bat. Transforming gives you the ability to fly. So yeah, you did have to come here and at least get this. Everything else in the arena area is purely optional. Although, like I said, if you're trying to get all of the soul abilities, getting the killer mantle would be useful not only for the killer mantle itself, but for one of the enemies later in the game that'll be virtually impossible to kill without it. Now, when we first made it to the dance hall area, we ran into a guy calling himself Jay. And when we saw him again later, he said something about, hope my hunch proves to be in. Well, actually, no, he's about to say, never mind. Never mind, I'm getting ahead of myself here. He's going to say that now in this series of dialogue exchanges. My bad. Of course. Again, the ages-old video game cliche. Amnesia! Middle fingers. How many games have that? Sheesh. Yeah. Some character has amnesia, but yet nevertheless so conveniently by the end of the game recovers and has complete... Yeah, screw you. Think of a better plot wall. Please, developers. Anyways. No, he's one of them. Yep. Again, like I said in other videos, the events of 1999 referred to in both this game and the ultimate Castlevania game, in my opinion, Portrait of Ruin. And yet there's never been a video game or anime series or anything official from Konami. Well, actually, I don't know if the Netflix anime is official or not anyways, but with those events, and with Julius Belmont as the protagonist that defeats Dracula. Yeah. To you, Konami. I mean, granted, these days, Konami is a freaking... Yeah, Konami could go... But they can at least let somebody else that's still interested in making games do it, since they don't seem to care about video games anymore. Let some other company do it. Anyways, yeah, that's... Yeah, you probably recognized who you are. This is what I was talking about earlier before realizing that I was kind of thinking too far ahead. Julius and his quote-unquote hunch. How does he know this? Well, you won't be able to kill him anyway. I will be. I mean, that's what I'm here for in these Castlevania games. You know, the protagonist of the game is the one that destroys Dracula. Silly Julius. Again, pray that my hunch proves to be wrong. I won't say, for reasons of major spoilers, what his quote-unquote hunch is, but every time I play this game, I can't help wondering how he knows this. Nobody else does, but somehow he does. Yeah, enough said on that until it's no longer spoiler material, but yeah. Anyways, to completely change the subject, now that we have the flight ability, all that's left to do for required purposes is travel. My mouse cursor shows on screen is to warp back to that screen, and from there walk across up to there. Use your newly wait a minute, that is the right area. Yeah, use your newly gained flight ability, fly upwards to the final areas of the game, make your way to the final boss, and complete the game right here, right now. Everything beyond this point, regardless of where it is on the world map, everything else beyond this point is totally optional. Yeah, but of course, you know, 100%, blah, blah, blah. Of course, I'm not going to end the game anytime soon. But if you wanted to, you now could, having the flight ability. Which reminds me, okay, save my game just in case. Now, for the start of the optional points within this arena area. Oh, this one? Okay. Hey, get your smelly foot out of my face. And how is a statue moving its feet? It's a statue. It's not supposed to be able to move at all. Oh, good God, it's this part. I hate this part. Okay, come on. Luckily, this is optional. This, and there'll be another scenario just like this later on that's optional just to open a potential shortcut for later. Very useful shortcut, but still not required to complete the game. Seriously, why can't I just go up there and smack this? Yeah. Why do I have to use this wrecking ball to do this? Bullshit. Oh, come on. Go through already. Come on. There you go. I hate that part. Oh, I keep... Every time. Never fails, no matter how many times I've played this game. Every time I forget about that. Yes, you know. So glad that I'm finally done with this trap that I forget all about the death trap in the next room. Anyways. Oh, you dirty. Watch where you're sticking those pitchforks, Buster. Okay. Now. The one down here. Get on this platform. It's a D-pad puzzle, sort of. Just push the button, they say, as quickly as possible. And move on. Or fail to do so and have the platform disappear beneath your feet. Or that. So close. Die. Okay, one less ability to grind for between videos. Try again. That's better. Again, always forget about that. Then I run into it intentionally, well, not intentionally, but rare ring, big deal. I mean, it can be useful, I guess, but saving that one for last. middle of the 3 paths is potentially most annoying one, potentially speaking. And while it's not required, I mean, frick, it's not even required that you go there in the first place. But if you do, not a requirement, but having the giant bat ability, aka having fought Balore and gone through that dialogue with Julius, etc., etc. Therefore, having the flight ability, very useful for the coming room, as is Gargoyle, immunity to petrification. Both will be very helpful in here. Get out of them. What? Screw you, game. Could be useful, but who needs that when I have this? Ow! Of course, could grind for Flying Boy. Well, not the Medusa heads, but that guy could grind for his ability soul. Is it like, I forget the exact number, but certain percentage of experience points tacked on to every enemy you kill. The experience you get from them increases by that much. So for grinding purposes, you know, again, not that you really have to. If like me, you're going for 100% soul completion, you're not going to have to grind at all. You're leveled up enough as it is. But again, being able to fly through this, so convenient. Not necessary by any means, but definitely helps. Holy crap, it makes that so much easier. Anyways, with the flight ability, get up here. Hey, where'd you come from? Sneaky. Okay. Oh. There will be other places this enemy appears. Which you get. Yeah. Which is good because that's, well, you're gonna need that one. Not Lilith. Succubus. So luckily there's other areas that that enemy shows up in. So if you didn't get it here, yeah. There's where that is, I mentioned earlier. That, whatever it was. Leviat. Okay, reminds me of Veteran Odyssey 2, that sword that costs 128,000 bucks to purchase, but is like over 100 over 100 attack points over any other weapon available at that point in the game. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, not as good. Yeah, like I said, if you hadn't already got that, you'd see it from here. How do you get up there and get that? Yeah. From here, you don't. Oh, I forgot about that. Where'd you go? I saw you rolling past. Again, why can't all of the abilities be that easy to get? Oh, level 2. Well, upgraded variety of the first boss of the game. $1,000. Yeah. Alright, well that, other than grinding off screen for the abilities from these enemies, that's about it for the arena area. Oh, you already left. Oh. Okay. Alright, by the way, shoot, I just now thought of that. Another thing I could do now that I have the flight ability, something that I mentioned a couple videos ago back in the dance hall area of the playthrough. Go away. Sherman ring. Increases experience points while you walk wearing this ring. Basically, yeah. So, 12,076. So yeah, literally gaining a point per step. Problems are two. One, by the time you can get up here and get this, you'll need thousands, literally thousands of points for each level up, so you'll have to take that many steps for this thing to really be useful. And two, as I've already said a couple times in this video alone, if you're gonna, like me, go for 100% ability soul completion, you're not gonna need to worry about grinding. You're gonna be leveled up enough as it is, just with the completion idea. So either way, yeah, this ring isn't too useful. Yeah, increases rare items, and because it increases your luck. But by 5 points, I don't see it being all that effective. All right, yeah, put that back on. I mean, yeah. I mean, even if you're not going for all of the abilities as I am, again, by the time you can get to Sherman Ring, it would have been useful a little earlier in the game when you didn't have as many experience points per level, or maybe on some play, you know, if you're not going through all the, trying to get all of the abilities, you wouldn't be at these levels anyway. You'd still be like, what, I don't know, rough guessing, I'd say 20, level 20 area. You know, I can't remember what level I was at by this point in the game. Not trying to get all of the ability souls. Anyways, okay, never mind. Still got like 10 minutes. Now what am I doing? Oh yeah. Let's see where to go next. I am back to the arena. No, I'm pretty much done in the arena except for grinding for soul abilities. I don't want to go there yet. And warp back to there. Actually, shoot. Wait a minute. Should have thought about this while I was in that area. Or even no, that wasn't in that. That was. Oh yeah, it was. Ah, losing my mind here. Yeah, it was down there. Again, should have thought about this minutes ago when I was before leaving, or thinking I was going to leave. Never mind. How to get there from here? Oh yeah, down. Get out of my way before I swat you. Down here. I mentioned this after fighting the boss of this area, that large golem enemy. To get the sliding ability. In the room just beyond it, where the sliding ability thing actually was, is that thing. Getting that ability because of the fact that it does that a lot. Here I go again. Oh, this is so annoying. Does that so many times. Come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. So exciting. Oh, and you do that a lot. You get used to it disappearing, so you just quickly change screens and then realize, oh, you actually. Sometime today. Of course, this, if I had to rate these ability souls by how annoying they are to get, I'd have to say this is number 2, behind one other that I'll be getting in the next video, or at least trying to. Oh yay! I couldn't think of any better way to spend my gaming time. Can you? Sarcasm, sarcasm, sarcasm.